musical friends and family. Tonight will be a special podcast episode. For writing in a community post is not enough for me to express how grateful I am. I'm going to talk this one out. Tonight is May 7, 2023, and it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. And today is a shout out of a happy birthday to one of my musical fam. She is 10 years old, my niece, Chibi Moon. Chibi Moon, you know who you are. I love you so much. I wish I was there with you celebrating your birthday, but I am there in spirit. Infinity hugs and hearts and kisses. I love you. I'm drinking a glass of Brut Marquis champagne that I got from last month, May. I thought I was going to open this bottle in June, but no, we opened it for May, so thank you so much. Yesterday, during the time when it was just an emergency and I had no service, yesterday was the day we reached the 1K subscribers. I felt like time froze. It was May 6, 2023, Saturday evening. On the day where I posted the song Whenever, Whenever, Shakira. During the Cinco de Mayo playlist, part 2. Now the Cinco de Mayo playlist is definitely going to be an importance on my channel from now on. But words cannot express how grateful I am. The fact that something that I vowed to use, what I have that I can never explain. Back in 2020, during the, I'm not going to say the word, we're just going to call it the P word because I know everyone's sick of it, it's over. But that's how I describe it. The fact that during the time of 2020, the uncertainty, nightmare times, when I thought these were going to be my last moments on earth. And I felt like if these were my last moments on earth, knowing there was a virus that was going to take my life in a matter of months, weeks, or days, what would be the one thing that I would want to do if these were my last moments? And that was the one thing I loved. Some people go to a drawing pad, a pen or pencil, and draw. Some people actually got a journal and started writing. They wanted to write something in those moments. There's some people who made their room into a bunch of lights in the front and put on costume and put on an act as if they were on a Broadway stage. There were some people who got a blank, well, if they didn't have blank canvases because the stores were closed, they probably got like something of a blank wood or a door or their home or anything and started to paint. Some people, they sing. Whether you were in tune or out of tune, you still sing. Me, that was to practice that piano. How we all, at some point, we contributed to try to heal people during the darkest times of our lives. We tried to make people's lives worthwhile during the times when we thought it was almost over. For me, it was to connect with people through music and song during the dark and strange times of our lives. And even though I had what I had my whole life that I could never explain, I vowed to use what I have for good. I vowed to use what I'm given and do it through love, through kindness and joy. And that's all it really was. So hopefully that whatever I did prevented someone from hurting themselves or giving up on life, because there's a lot more. Life is still more worthwhile. To give you hope, to not have you give up. And even though we couldn't connect in person because we had to be 6 feet apart, but to connect with you in a way through sound, through music. And I'm grateful that we have Musical Friend YouTube for that. For they understood. I thank you, Musical Friend YouTube, for giving me a voice that I didn't think I could share. To give me a platform and give me a chance when no one else could, or no one else would, really. If you guys didn't know, I got banned on Instagram last year in September. Apparently the copyrights were a lot more strict. And even though I felt very hurt, very distraught, because it was 2 days after my 33rd birthday. And even in that moment when I wanted to give up, something said, no, keep going. I'm not mad at them now, I think about it. They had to do what they had to do. And I have to do what I must. For it's the musical friends and family that I connected to that kept me going. To let them know I play a song for them because I'm still here. I used to post on Facebook when I had one. And because of the Instagram, I never went back on there either. I never went back on there. I wasn't really getting a lot of views, or I wasn't really on there that much either, now I think about it. I have a TikTok really because of the background, the stickers, the effects that I like to use. And even if they were to ban TikTok, I would probably most likely, I'd be sad because there's a couple of musical friends that I left on Instagram. They found me on TikTok, so thank you. And even if you ban TikTok, I would lose. I won't get to talk to them anymore, but I would find them somehow. And for they were with me one was with me during 2020 in the October playlist when I posted the song Addams Family. I dressed up as Cousin It, which is my favorite character. And Musical Fam comment is like, I love hair over face, I love Cousin It, me too. And that's how we became friends. We became friends for years. I have another musical friend who commented during 2021, the experimentation year, the Heartbreak playlist. It was Toni Braxton's song, Unbreak My Heart, You Know Who You Are. I'm so grateful to still talk with you till this very day, even though Instagram banned me. I shouldn't talk about the bad things, though. No. That's long gone in my past, and we're gonna move forward. And another thing, I never really got to have the encouragement or I never really got to have people to understand what I was trying to do. The people who knew me in person, the people who known me since high school, middle school, to toddlers. Someone said that a lot of people actually changed how they feel towards me because of this channel. That I'm not that Allie that they knew. That I'm some different person. When really I was me the whole entire time. I was me the whole entire time when it comes to car conversations, deep conversations, conversations that I would have with them until 2 o'clock in the morning. Talking about their problems and trying to help them get through. People who I say I'd be in their life for years. People who I say I vowed friendship and always being there. Now it just seems like it doesn't exist to them because of what I do now. Someone said that, why did you self-advertise? Oh boy. I have another one that told me not too long ago. She told me to be careful what I wish for. One of my elders. And to reply with those 2 comments, all it was a song a day during a pandemic to connect with other people, and it just went from there. That's all it was. And to be careful what I wish for. I never wish to have something where I feel like I was not normal. To make it feel like that what I have was not shouldn't be expressed or shouldn't be shared. I felt restricted. I felt closed off. I felt like I couldn't be free to be who I am for a very long time, and I get to express that now. Only that I still vow to use what I have for good. Something I have that I can never explain, and I'm glad I expressed that during the time when it was needed. For it's a spiritual oath, it's a spiritual promise, and that's what this was about. So I cannot thank you all enough, because you all, this channel is me. This channel is the who I am that I never could express until now. To share what I love, to give hope and light during the darkest times and strange times of our lives. That's what it was about. And the last thing that was on my brain, call me whatever you want, but the last thing that was on my brain was money, was revenue. And people think I post a song a day for revenue. Honey, if I were to die tomorrow in an accident, if I were to die tomorrow at the train station, if I got shot on a corner, if I were to get mugged, stabbed multiple times, or if I were to basically pass on to the next life tomorrow, I still look at it like I couldn't take that money with me. You can't take that money with me. I couldn't take that money with me if I died. And if I were to die tomorrow, at least I left this channel behind for all those who need to heal For all those who need to heal, all those who need to have happiness, I left that for the people. And to be honest, to be frank, I'm far from. And I hear other channels tell me that because of I do music and because of copyright that someone like my channel can never get monetized. And I look at it, babe, that's what I never cared about in the beginning. I was just able to express something I can never express my whole life. And now I'm close to being free. This is what freedom feels like. The fact that I feel like what I can share and what I can give and what I can help and what I can put out can be enough. My playing may be elementary style. It may be very simple with piano chords and a melody hand, picking at the keys. Because I can't read sheets, I still am enough. This channel made me feel more enough than anyone has ever had in real life. That's why I can't thank you all enough. It's more than just you help me to encourage me, because sometimes I forget. I lose encouragement too. I get to the point where I'm like, there's no way, or I don't know. You know, we all get like that, but we shouldn't let that get to us. Especially not when it comes to something we love, something that makes us who we are, something that makes us look in the mirror in the morning and say, I'm happy and proud to be who I am. And it has nothing to do with the surface level BS like, oh, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, do you have your own place, do you own your own place, oh, do you have your own company, or do you have lavish vacations? And nothing like that. No, you wake up in the morning and you just simply be the you that you always wanted to be, whatever that is, what makes you happy inside. That's the best version of yourself. So I thank you all for helping me see that. Because sometimes I forget to help me, encourage me, and to really make me feel like that I do have a place here and that I do have more to give, because there's a lot more. Thank you so much on the bottom of my heart. Well, musical friends and family, this is for tonight's special podcast. Thank you again for the 1,000 subscribers, musical friends and family, and a lifetime to go. I love you all so much. Stay safe and stay healthy always, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.